Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today I am back on World of Warships Legends, and today I'm going to be taking a look and kind of just doing a little bit of a quick overview slash review of the Tier 8 Premium Light Cruiser, the Dalian. So right now you guys can get this ship as a campaign reward ship if you guys pay the $10 Admiralty backing and you complete all of the weekly havocs required every week. So the Dalian is a light cruiser. It has 10 130mm guns, if I recall, so they're quite small. This is basically a Harbin, but like not a Harbin. I'm gonna talk more about that. So as you guys can see, it has pretty good torpedo angles and it has a lot of torpedoes. It's got 6 per side. They do pretty good amounts of damage. And the one thing I want to mention is, since this is a Pan-Asian cruiser, it should have deep waters, but no, it has surface torps, just regular surface torpedoes that aren't deep water torps. So, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. The only problem I have with them is they're kind of low range, like they only go out to 10 km, I think, or 8 km, I don't remember, but if I recall, I thought the Harbin and stuff went out to like 12 kilometers and whatnot. I don't know. But, as you guys can see, we did take a pretty big hit right off the bat there. Lucky that salvo did not land a little bit further back, because we probably would have got absolutely nuked a lot more harder if we were, really no need to explain. It's a light cruiser. It goes boom if you get caught, so you really got to be careful with the Dalian. It does have heals. They are decent heals, so there you go. It also has smokes. So you can sit in your smoke screen and kind of daka from the cover of your smoke. And of course, if you have a teammate with you, like for example, I have Simpin. Simpin is in a destroyer there, and he's going out and he's spotting for me. And really though, it doesn't matter, because this ship, I found that it just doesn't have good enough DPM. Like, that's one of the major issues I have with the Dalian. The fire chance, if I recall, is not very good. I say that and I get a fire, but 27 shell hits later, that's when I get the fire. So, yeah, the fire chance is not very good. The gun reload's okay, but in my opinion, it should be a lot higher. It should have like a 3 to 2 second reload. If you're only getting 130mm guns and they're quite small, the reload should be a lot better. Like, they should have like a sub 3 second reload, straight up. In my opinion, it should, but it doesn't. It's only got like a 4 to 5 second reload, which in my opinion is just crap for a cruiser. Like, that only has 6, not even that. They're like 5. They're 5-inch guns, 5.5-inch guns, whatever. I don't know. But so yeah, you guys can already tell I'm kind of not a fan of the Dalian. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I'm not a big fan. It's unique because it's one of the only Pan-Asian cruisers to not get deep waters. That can be a good and a bad thing, but other than that, there's really nothing too special about the Dalian. It's not very good. It's not very bad. It's just kind of fun. It's okay. I really don't mind it. But would I recommend going out of your way to get it? No. Just save your money if you don't really care about campaign ships, or if you haven't done any of the weekly havocs and you're really wondering if I should just speed through all of them and whatnot. No, don't do it. Just don't do that. It's not worth it. Just by playing a game, I could tell already that this is not a very good cruiser. The fact that I have 50 shell hits, I only have 3 fires, I mean, it's nothing to sneeze about, but still. That's because I got some pretty decent RNG there, but just the DPM is not very good. And when it comes to cruisers, if a cruiser cannot put out really good DPM and just go crazy, it's not a very good cruiser. Straight up, it just isn't, in my opinion. And then you combine that with the fact that this ship doesn't have sonar, so that's already a downside for a cruiser. It doesn't have radar. Overall, it's useless by itself. The Dalian is a support cruiser, I have found. It requires people to do a lot for you. You need people to spot. You need people to do a lot of things on your team. And if we know anything about World of Warships Legends, there's one thing that we all know, and that is teammates and stuff almost never do what you want them to do. You know what I mean? So, one thing you just, you need to be aware when you play the Dalian is that you need spotting, and you're going to need good teammates to make this ship viable. And you combine that with a little bit of good RNG and whatnot to get the fires, then you can have something work with this ship. But overall, it's nothing special. You can have good games with it. You can have good games with any ship. I always say that. Just because a ship is not extremely good doesn't mean that you can't have great games with them. I mean, I'm sure if I play this ship more often, the more I play it, I'll probably have some pretty good games. You know, it's only a matter of time before even like the crappiest ships can have really good games. I mean, it all depends how your RNG is. It all depends what your teammates do. That can accumulate and overall form great games, right? So, there you go. But as you guys can see, I mean, I'm putting out little bits of damage here and there on this Montana, but nothing special. Only 3 to 4, 500, 600 damage. Maybe if I'm lucky, 1,000 damage like you guys just saw there, but nothing crazy. Like, why would I ever... Let me put it this way. Why would I ever play the Dalian over Buffalo, over Seattle, over ships like Tulsa, over... There's so many better options at Tier 8. And one of the things, too, since you're in Tier 8, you get up-tiered into Legendary all the time. Okay, you get up-tiered all the time into Legendary. So why would you play the Dalian when you can just go play so many other better Tier 8s? Or hell, you can just go up to Legendary Tier and just play a Legendary Tier cruiser. We all know there's great ones up at Legendary Tier. So what's the point? You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. So there you go. It's not a very good cruiser, but it's not a bad cruiser either. I think it has some good potential. If you know how to get up really close and use the torpedoes and whatnot, you can make this ship really well and really work. One thing I forgot to mention is the concealment is really good on this ship. So again, if you're the kind of cruiser player that really likes these stealthy cruisers that can get up close and torpedo things, I think you may have a lot of fun with this cruiser. But me personally, I'm not that kind of cruiser player. I'm not the kind of cruiser player that likes to play it like a destroyer. My cruisers, I like to just put out devastating amounts of firepower. I like to set loads of fires, and I like to just absolutely ruin people's days and just penetrate them all over the place and just ruin them. Right? That's my play style when it comes to cruisers. Sitting at long range and just burning people down to the ground, making them literally feel like they're in hell on Earth. You know what I mean? So that's my play style. I also like to have radars. I like to have sonars. And the fact that this doesn't have any of that, the utility is not very good. It's a very selfish ship because of that, okay? So yeah, there you go. That's just my opinion. So you guys will have your own opinions, I'm sure. Some of you guys, like I said, you might really like this ship. You might really find enjoyment with it. But for me personally, I've played like a game in it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be a super fan of this thing. Like, if I want to play a Tier 8 cruiser, I'll just go play any other one. Or hell, I'll go play Legendary Tier. Like, that's the thing I've never liked about Tier 8. Is why would you play Tier 8 when there's just L tier? Just go up a tier and you'll be max tier. You'll be top tier. Like, you don't ever have to get up tier. You're L tier. You're the top tier. And that's a problem I have with this ship. So, but overall, despite everything, Simpin has done an excellent job. He's been going around spotting for me. He's been pushing the DDs and doing stuff. Really well done to Simpin. Again, if you have good teammates, this ship can be a lot better, as you guys can see. But overall, again, nothing special. So, Shimikaze's about to go down. There he goes. I yoinked the kill there. And, well, the only ships that are left is the Worcester, and there is another destroyer out there somewhere. Also, I forgot to mention, this ship has good AA. It also has DFAAs, so there's that. So, there's a carrier in your lobby. You will most likely devastate them, but again, carriers are carriers. If a carrier wants you, they're going to get you, even if you have, like, the best AA in the world. All it takes is a couple salvos from HE and whatnot, and all your AA is basically useless, so, yeah. But, yeah, let me know in the comments below, though, what you guys think of the Dalian. Me, personally, I'm not a big fan already. I will probably play it more, but I did just want to come on here and get a little video out for you guys in the Dalian. Despite me not being a big fan of it, I still had a decent game. I got some assists. I got some kills. I did a little bit of damage. I made people really angry. I mean, I almost died, like, twice because of those battleships that were pissed, and they shot at me, and they almost... One of them there almost dev-struck me, like... Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Even though it's not, in my opinion, a very good ship, I can still do well with it. So that should tell you right there. In certain scenarios, you could probably go off with this ship. I mean, you combine this with the torpedoes, you combine it with the firepower. It has some guns, decent amounts of guns. They're not great guns, but there's some guns. And you could potentially do some nasty things with it. But, yeah. Anyway, down goes the Holland. He got detonated by the Conqueror. That's pretty hilarious. But, yeah. Not a bad first game. I mean, hey, 400,000 credits earned, a little less than that, but second on the leaderboard. Simpin was right behind me. But there you go. So yeah, that's the Dalian. It's okay. It's nothing special though. Shen Shaquan I got as a commander. We got Nikolai Kuznetsov and Makawa as inspirations. We got Beyond Range, Blind Justice, Back in Stock, Smoke on the Water, and Refill Station. And yeah, with all that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, there you go. I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great one, everybody. See ya.